Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a new album review before I get to the Blue October 6 Marathon album review. This is for Beabadoobee's, if I'm saying it right, new album Fake It Flowers that I just got done listening to just about 5-10 minutes ago. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for this album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now it's not a bad album. Um it just has some iffy tracks on here that are kind of hard to like, but most of them are pretty likable. Like Care was a really good one. I really liked the drum work and guitar work in that song. And Beabadoobee's pretty much her voice in that song was pretty outstanding. And sorry, I was looking at a message on my phone. But yeah, Beabadoobee, if I'm saying it right, you may have to comment below and let me know if I'm saying it right. But that's how I'm gonna pronounce it because it's a little hard to pronounce it. It's a really silly name, just to be honest. But Worth It is a really good one. I saw the video and I like the video too, where she's in that hotel room or apartment room or something like that. It's like a hotel room or something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, Worth It is a really good song. I really like that one. Diet Red was pretty outstanding too. Um I didn't think I'd like it, but it started growing on me around the second listen, and I'm like, okay, I'm starting to like the drum work and guitar work in the song. Um, but Care was pretty catchy too, with the care, and the way she's singing it, it's pretty awesome. Uh, Back to Mars was one of the weaker tracks. It was a interlude, I guess you could say. It was an interlude, of course, and it was only a minute and a half of a song, but it didn't do so bad. Um, I gave it like a 4.5 out of 5. Along with Charlie Brown, I gave it the same rating because I felt that certain moments in the song when I'm listening to it just made me cringe at times, but it made me feel a little uneasy and unsure about what to think of the song. But no, it wasn't that bad. Uh, then you have emo song, which I really like. I'm surprised that I really like it. Uh, I think one of the weaker songs on this album was How Was Your Day? It has a nice acoustic guitar in it, but it was pretty weak of a single if you really think about it. Um, cause the way she's singing it, Beabadoobee, I don't know, it just doesn't sound very good. It's average, but the song in general is not my favorite, to be honest. Uh, I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 5, but it didn't do so bad. Um, that's the rating I gave it, of course. And then you have Together, which is the last single she released, and that didn't do so bad. I really like it. Um, Horan Saracen was, well, I was gonna give it a 5 out of 5, but unfortunately, it was kind of dragging out the song if you think about it. There are some songs that tend to feel like they get a little boring, but uh, no, this album isn't bad. Further Away and Sorry were really good tracks. I really liked them. I like how the overall sound for each track is a lot different. That I'm glad she's changing things up with her sound. Which this is the first time I've heard of her. Um, I've heard some of her other material, like a few other songs like Disappear, and yeah, I think that was the only one I heard. I'd have to hear her other tracks, cause I'm fairly new to listening to Beabadoobee. Uh, Yoshimi Forest Magdalene, I think it's called, was a pretty outstanding track. It ended the album pretty well. But when it gets repetitive with the together again, it's not bad. I didn't hate the end to the chorus as much, but it did feel like it was very repetitive, but in a good way, I guess you could say. Uh, but overall, I think Beabadoobee's new album was good. Not gonna be on the best albums of 2020, unfortunately, but it will be in the decent to good albums of 2020 for sure. Um, so out of 10, I think I'm gonna rate it an 8 out of 10. This is a good album. Um, it is an acquired taste if you're not used to her singing. It kind of is an acquired taste, but in a good way. I guess she didn't do a bad job. And I didn't hate this record as much as I thought I was gonna hate it. Because How Was Your Day was one of the weaker songs, and it sounded very weird with how she was singing it. But no, the track was pretty outstanding for most of it. And there were some cringe moments in the song that I felt could have done a little better, but yeah, the way she was singing it just made me feel a little uneasy and unsure about what to think of How Was Your Day. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Beabadoobee album, Fake It Flowers, if you've heard it. And if you like this album review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. I will be returning to you for Blue October's Any Man in America album review in a little bit. Gotta listen to it first and then I'll be reviewing it. Because I said I was gonna do it today. I just had to get this new album review out of the way for Beabadoobee. And sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right, just you can comment below and recorrect me if I'm not pronouncing it right. Her stage name, of course, because that's not her real name. But I'm definitely gonna check out her material for sure. And also I'll be returning to you a little later for the Halloween Extravaganza movie review and some track reviews too. I gotta listen to some new songs. I know Hollywood Undead's got a new track coming out tomorrow. Plus The Word Alive, and I'm like, wow. Like, I'm really surprised that there's some interesting bands releasing new songs, like, instantly. I'm like, I didn't see The Word Alive coming out with a new song because they just released their Monomania album back in February, and I really did like that album. And sorry, my nose is like running, so sorry if I'm messing with my nose a little bit. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Beabadoobee Fake It Flowers album review. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. But yeah, definitely stay safe. Take care. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.